We interrupt your regular programming to bring you this emergency broadcast. Please stand by.
Wait, are we rolling? Frank! Dang it, Frank, I thought we had another 5 minutes. You gotta let me know when we're about to Well, we come to you live from EarthGuard's Ackerman Observatory, here in... Frank, what was that? I thought you said we had a stable connection. Oh, good. We come to you from the Ackerman Observatory to declare a state of emergency. As of 25 minutes ago, our Solid Q space radar detected a series of dimensional anomalies across the globe, as well as some kind of movement in hyperspace. We don't want to alarm everyone, but this could very well be the end of all things. There have been multiple kaiju and alien sightings reported on social media in the past few minutes, and frankly, it doesn't look good right now. These signs are linked to phenomenon we detected here at the observatory, movements in hyperspace that correspond to data we've gathered from our partners and colleagues with EarthGuard's Science Division. According to our quantum archives, based on knowledge we've gained by studying other dimensions, it's believed the movements and silhouettes belong to a fleet of ships. These match what we know in our archives as having belonged to the galactic empire of one Ultraman Belial. But based on data at some point, Belial was believed to have been defeated. So these forces may in fact be leftovers of his main force, and they look to be poised to strike our Earth. We've tried to get EarthGuard's main forces to move and investigate based on our findings, but they have yet to mobilize. And going by our data, we're running out of time. Things are getting desperate. We believe that the dimension bursts, kaiju sightings, and the hyperspace movements may be connected. That the root of the whole thing may be stemming from another dimension, what we have classified as another space. To investigate and potentially intervene, we are sending one of our very own, Mike, seen here in this file photo, who lost a bet, volunteered, to use our experimental space-time travel craft, the Gulliver 2. With luck, he should be able to reach the eye of the storm, for lack of a better term, and report back. But what we're really hoping for is that Mike will make contact with a being who can help save our world, an Ultraman. Those legendary beings from Nebula M78, with whom we haven't made contact for several years. Even with our leaps in technology, it is clear from projections that EarthGuard forces will be outgunned by the, Imperial leftovers. So really an Ultra may be our last hope in making it through this crisis. But how exactly will our pan-dimensional travel work? For more on this, we speak to our resident temporal mechanics expert, Dr. Hans Breton. Hans, are you there? Hans? Hans! Okay. Well, I guess he's not there.
Yes, you're right. How are you, my
boy? Hans, good to see ya.
Yeah, that is. This means that I have not been taken over by the full and cross rib, therefore you can see me. Good for you.
Oh, he's always like this. So, we're live with the public right now, trying to warn them about the pan-dimensional crisis.
Oh, the pan-dimensional crisis, yeah. I ordered the pan, and in the picture, it was this big, and in the picture itself, and then when I came, it was this tiny little bit. Don't let me warn you, do not ever order from Gordon's home and go.
No, not the pan-dimensional crisis, the pan-dimensional crisis.
Oh, the pan-dimensional, you need to work on the punctuation. Comma, boy. Or you do not speak the very good English. Or as we say where I am from, the Yankedoodle Schmeidel.
The crisis, Hans! Explain the pan-dimensional crisis that is endangering the world. Please.
Come with me. Come. Oh, you can. You're very good and obedient. Well, you see, what we have here. But thank you very much to the EarthGuard Science Division. We have learned there are numerous of the ultras, and they are traveling from the one universe over to the next, over to the next, over to the next. Much like my neighbor, who when I wanted to borrow back The weed wackers at his mind, I go to his house like this, and I come back all a little seasick.
Hans!
The threat that we have detected from another space, I can never understand why it was given that name, the other space. I was thinking they could call it Hansi Space, or Hansiland, or Uber Hansilandi, or...
Hans!
But, but it was here, according to our report, that Ultraman, dum dum. That's this Ultraman the
Well, on that note, in order to bring everyone up to speed, we'll be presenting raw data constructs, or episodes, based on our studies into these dimensions and the science division's findings on Ultraman encounters. Along with insight from our various correspondents, with luck, we will hopefully have our first communication with Mike, and hopefully an Ultra, soon. Stay tuned for further updates. I think that went okay, Frank, but is he the only expert we could get for today? I know it's a Saturday, but...
Hello there! I'm Linda, the Ackerman Observatory's resident quantum historian, meaning I get to research monsters and over-technology from across various dimensions. I guess I'm going to be giving you, loyal viewers some interesting facts, I think. This time, on the various Earth Defense Force teams we've gathered data from. One of the trademarks for both our Earth Guard and the teams we learned about are the array of airborne mecha for any kaiju threat. The three greats, as far as I'm concerned, are the Science Patrol's Jet VTOL, the Ultra Guard's Ultra Hawk 1, and the Matt Arrow series. All three heavily influenced the mecha to come after them, with a lot of their gimmicks becoming standard features nowadays. In fact, if you look at the design pedigree between Hawk 1 and UGM's Silver Gull... Huh?
Wrap it up!
The emergency broadcast will resume shortly, so stand by, I guess. Where would I leave off?
This just in, Yapul has launched an attack with a dimension-breaching, terrible monster. Earth Guard forces are currently working to scramble the massive counterattack, but the bigger question that no one is asking is, who is going to do anything about that giant red crack in the sky? The emergency broadcast will resume shortly. Please stand by.
Sparkdolls Theater!
We will now present the entire history of the Land of Light. Tell them everything.
200
And don't forget to mention it's 3 million light years from Earth.
200.
And don't forget to mention there's over 300 cities. Hurry, you're running out of time!
260,000 years ago, humanoid beings called
He forgot to mention the 300 cities.
We interrupt your programming to update you on the ongoing pan-dimensional crisis. As of last transmission, after numerous phenomena and reported kaiju sightings, the Ackerman Observatory has sent a volunteer dimensionaut via an experimental dimensional travel craft to the believed epicenter of the current incident. We return you now to the emergency broadcast, already in progress.
Well, that was an exciting trip down memory lane. Here at the Ackerman Observatory, we are just about to make contact with Mike, who has just reported total dimensional crossover on board the Gulliver 2. The same kind of process is being utilized by the monsters and aliens who are currently being sighted across the globe. That said, this kind of travel is still relatively new in the area of super science, so not many people are aware of what it really entails. For more on just how this works, we are joined once again by... Really, Frank? We're joined once again by Dr. Hans Breton.
Just like my neighbor who has a motorcycle.
Truly enlightening stuff. Oh, heck, this just in. We've gotten a signal from Mike. We're about to go live to him on the scene in another dimension. Hopefully, another space. Come in, Mike.
Calling Ackerman Observatory. Calling Ackerman Observatory. Can you read me over there? Can't seem to work this thing.
Mike, we read you, but you may want to mess with your settings just a little bit.
What do you mean?
I mean, you appear to be coming in monochrome.
Wait, really? I shouldn't have any filters on. Anyway, I have indeed crossed over into another dimension.
Have you made it to another space?
No, apparently when punching through other dimensions, I suddenly stopped dead here. The engines are currently spooling up, so I figured I'd go exploring, but it doesn't really look totally different from Earth here. Almost like they're culture locked.
Can you talk to anybody there?
I'll try. Hey, excuse me!
How did it go?
So, I'm in Tokyo. Tokyo, 1966.
Oh wow, that's amazing. You're the first time traveler in almost 2 decades.
And I think I know why the Gulliver stopped dead. And why the comms are acting up. Oh, heck, I gotta go.
Wait, Mike? Mike, what's happening over there?
You wanna know what's happening? That's happening!
Oh my god.
Vancouver, this is it!
Mike? Mike! We seem to have lost him. I'm gonna try to get him back, but his data feed is coming through. We'll broadcast that in the meantime. Stand by. I think that was really good. I think he did a really great job. Balloonka looked really scary.
We interrupt this broadcast to remind you of the unbalance you are facing. Mammoth-sized flowers. Conspiracies to shrink mankind. The ultimate challenge from the year 2020. There is nowhere to run. When we return, your mind will leave your body and reclaim eternity. Stand by.
Oh! Hello there! Hans Breton again, I didn't see you there! Even though you were over in the corner. There's lots of big elephants there. I was just mulling over some data that our good friend Mike had brought down to me. Did you know there was a scheme out there to shrink humankind down to the 1/8 of this scale? And the scary thing about this is, come with me! It was happening here in our own universe made of wood.
We'll be right back.
Sparkdolls Theater!
Hi, I'm Red King.
And I believe I was promised I'd be doing this show alone.
Here's a fun fact about me. I was almost to be a capsule.
And here's a fun fact about me. I am above this.
Did you guys hear the doorbell ring?
What's a fact about the Ultras?
Our color timers run out before our pizza gets here.
Here is a fact about Red King. He is a brute.
I'll show you, brute. Come here.
We interrupt your programming to update you on the ongoing pan-dimensional crisis. As of last transmission, our volunteer Dimensionaut found himself in Tokyo 1966, and face-to-face with the kaiju we now know as Balloonka. During the break, we managed to regain contact with our Dimensionaut, who is about to update us on his journey. We return you now to the emergency broadcast, already in progress.
We're coming, Ackerman Observatory. It's Mike again. I managed to break out of that last dimension in one piece before the monster trashed the Gulliver's batteries. I seem to have stopped in another dimension again, and I'm exploring around while the jump drive spools up. But for the time being, everything does seem What was that? Oh no. Oh no. I've wandered into a kaiju fight. I've wandered into a kaiju fight! Oh god! Ackerman Observatory! Oh god. Ackerman Observatory, please respond! Ackerman Observatory! Come in, Observatory! Mike here. I just managed to get out of that last fight. Jump dimensions. But I don't think I went very far. It'll probably be a while before I can get away. Where's that thing coming from? Is the audio busted? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna check my settings. Let's see. Wait, hold on. What's that? Oh! Observatory! Like... surviving another dimension. Be fine. Should be safe. I think. Come on!
So everything seems to be going great. This is exactly what we planned for. Exactly. We have more dimension data constructs available for viewing. Stand by. Oh, that didn't look real at all, Frank. I don't think that's gonna work. I hope people buy it.
Whoop! You didn't say anything! Hello again! Quantum historian Linda here, with another look at some kaiju facts you may not know about. So fun fact about kaiju. Did you know that for a time, they were classified by scientists in our dimension by generation? Take for instance the kaiju Red King. After the Tatara Island incident, the second Red King encountered by the Science Patrol was designated as Red King 2, or second generation. And according to our data, the UGM team faced another Red King years later, as labeled in Red King's third generation. In time, our scientists dropped this classification system. Largely thanks to the headaches once they learned about the dozens of kaiju iterations across dimensions. So, hopefully that was interesting. We'll be back with an emergency broadcast, so stand by.
Breaking news here from the Land of Light. The supposed peacekeeper robot Galactron has apparently made landfall on Earth. Local defense forces are powerless against it, and it looks poised to reset the planet through destructive means. Ace! Ultraman Ace! Do you have a brief moment for a comment? The emergency broadcast will resume shortly. Please stand by.
Spark Dolls Theater!
Oh, and now for some quick kaiju safety tips. When you're fighting an Ultra, those little jittery things running all around you, those are humans. Do not underestimate the humans.
Humans shot my tail off with a wee little pistol.
Tip 2, if you're a shapeshifter, it's important to keep your cover at all costs. I'm pursuing an alien Zara. Busted! Oh, you're not even a real Spark Dog!
We interrupt your programming to update you on the ongoing pan-dimensional crisis. As of last transmission, a lot has happened to our volunteer Dimensionaut. We have lost contact with him again, but we have just received word from our on-location correspondent. We return you once more to the emergency broadcast, already in progress.
Go for ops.
Kyle, it's Lisa.
Hi! Oh, fancy hearing from you today. What can we do for you?
I'm watching the stream.
Oh!
What do you mean, oh?
It's just, don't you have anything better to do on your day off?
Yes, but then I saw your state of emergency and here I am. What are you all thinking? You're hacking EarthGuard emergency scramble frequencies?
Listen, Lisa, I swear this will all make sense in like 2 hours, but you really just need to let us...
I heard from a friend of mine at EarthGuard's Paris HQ. They're sounding really ticked off.
What was that? I'm sorry, Lisa, I can't... Some bizarre polarity reversal? I can't hear you at all. It's the comms is all...
The commander is going to find out about this, and I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell the audience what's really going on? Because I'll be happy to tell them that all of this isn't...
Oh, no. Welcome back. We are still struggling to make contact with Mike, and we are hoping for his success. But we also seem to have managed a bit of luck in our attempts at making contact with an Ultraman to aid our Earth during this crisis. Coming to us via a special containment zone, we are bringing you an exclusive interview from Nebula M78 with our special correspondent, Alyssa, who, prior to this, was already on the Land of Light. Can you hear us, Alyssa?
You're coming in loud and clear, Kyle.
And just to be clear, you really are in the Land of Light.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. No fabrications whatsoever.
So, Alyssa, you were saying...
Yes, right now I'm standing in my special containment sector here on the Land of Light. As our colleagues at EarthGuard Science Division have discovered, the light of the planet's artificial sun, the plasma spark, emits a radiation that is hazardous to the average human. But I'm still here nonetheless in the main citadel of the Intergalactic Defense Force, who are currently in the midst of sorting out the pan-dimensional crisis. Unfortunately, forces are spread way too thin, combating Belial's remnants who are attacking multiple star systems. There are several Ultras heading my way right now. They seem to be heading to address the crisis. I'm gonna try and get an update from them. Ultraman, do you have a minute for a comment? And he took off without comment. Oh, seven, Ultra 7, do you have a brief moment? No, okay. So, Taro, Leo. 80?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get an official update later on. Back to you at the observatory.
Alyssa, I'm sorry to cut you off. Anyone watching, a dimensional rift is opening at our location. We are trying to establish contact, but our systems are going haywire. Don't stop shaking the camera. Right, are we back on? Great. It's the Ackerman Observatory. We are still writing out the cross-rip and trying to reestablish contact. Stand by. Everything is under...
Everything is fine.
Wait, what? Who?
Everything will be fine, Kyle. So long as you say those words. Give me control, Kyle. Say the words.
What? Who is on this? Are we back? Ackerman Observatory again. We are in the eye of the storm right now, but we are...
At the mercy of Yapur! We will take advantage of this chaos to re-educate humanity about true feet.
True fear, as you will be subject to our micronization project. There we will...
What are you doing here?
More like, what are you doing? Interfering with our plan.
A plan? It's more like a bad comedy.
Says the one who has failed several times to take over this plan. Will you be silent, you gibbering crab?
Your mom.
How dare you insult me one time? My first face, but my second and third face as well.
Shut up.
Major, you absolute space ninja fraud!
Okay, so we've reached an impasse. Dada, you start.
Baltan, I think.
I feel.
I feel that when you do nothing but laugh, you aren't taking my feelings into account, and that you want to be hurtful.
Okay, we're making headway. Baltan, would you like to respond? Baltan, we talked about this.
Well, actually, when I laugh, it's because I'm worried I won't fit in with everyone else and want your approval.
See, there you go. Yapul, do you have anything you would like to say?
I refuse to take part in this mockery!
There we go. We'll be right back.
We interrupt your programming to update you on the ongoing pan-dimensional crisis. As of last transmission, the Ackerman Observatory found itself in the midst of a space-time breach. Thankfully, our host and operations manager seemed to get us through it, and there seemed to be no special effects, after effects, left over from the event. We return you now to the emergency broadcast already in progress.
Okay. Things have finally calmed down here at the Ackerman Observatory. We've weathered the storm of the dimensional tide break, with thankfully nothing getting through. But even better, we did it. Mike has managed to re-establish contact with us, and he reports that he has succeeded with his mission. We have made contact with an Ultraman to help stop this crisis. I'm not going to waste any more time. Taking you over there now, Mike!
Yes, Kyle. Yes, Kyle. I've made it to another space. It took some finagling with the quantum samaflange, but things have broken through the temporal membrane. It is absolute chaos out here in another space. From what I can gather, there is a fleet of ships that is indeed making their way towards our universe. They do match data on Belial ships.
Oh no!
But it's okay. I am standing here with the Ultraman who has valiantly agreed to come to our Earth and help protect it from the fleet. Wait, what's that? What's that? Hold on. I'm told that he actually wants to speak and address the people of our Earth.
Incredible! Put him on immediately!
All right. Hang on. This is. Oh my gosh. Gotta get over here and. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, here. Okay.
Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. I can't believe this. We've been successful in our mission to find some help. Oh, come on now. Flattery will get you nowhere. While I have you, what is the deal with the color timer? Like how does it just know? Go for ops.
What are you doing?
Commander! Hello! You sound stellar!
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Oh, well, you see, what had happened was aliens!
Uh-huh.
Evil, pure, and simple from the 8th dimension!
Right.
There's a ton of monsters, too, and we had a dimensional incursion that only we could detect.
Kyle. You used EarthGuard emergency scramble channels you pulled from the Science Division archives. You got the top brass at Paris more than angry and ready to have you arrested on so many charges. And that's not even counting the ones I'm pulling strings to try and circumvent. And for what? To prove that the observatory shouldn't be closed down next week?
We had to do it! Okay, yes, we faked all of it, and I went a bit overboard, of course.
The bit overboard?
But we aren't lying about the data! EarthGuard won't mobilize or listen to us, and the fleet is real and it's en route. We have the evidence to prove it. We weren't kidding about the deadline either. We only have minutes before those Imperial leftovers make it to hyperspace.
No, we don't.
Commander, I can send you the facts.
There's nothing there. Paris HQ sent a survey craft to investigate the entry point that you had mentioned an hour ago. They found nothing. No trace of space-time incursions, not even a speck of debris. Nothing.
No. No, that can't be. We've been monitoring on all this. Impossible. They're literally. It's like they're. Commander, I swear. So this was all for nothing.
Well, not exactly. You proved that the observatory needs to be closed ahead of schedule. Clear your things out. We're shutting down tomorrow. If I'm lucky, you all can at least get some kind of jobs in the same field elsewhere.
Understood. Listen, Commander,
Kyle, are you okay?
Not really, no. I just threw away all of our careers on a fluke.
I don't get it. Everything we had said the fleet was coming. The solid Q satellite even.
It doesn't matter. I'll shut down the broadcast and bring my car around. If anyone needs help bringing their stuff back to their place, let me know. Frank, I apologize. Thanks for coming in today. Wait, what was that? What was that just now?
It looks like there's a signal coming in. I'll try to boost it.
Try reversing the polarity.
Wait, that actually works?
Hey! Hello?
Oh my gosh, guys! I know who this is! He's in the quantum archives. He's the real Ultra.
You doing all right over there? Whoever you are, can you respond?
Yes, sorry. Hi, we are receiving you.
Oh, good. I'm Ultraman Zero, a member of the Intergalactic Defense Force. I don't know exactly who you are over there, but I wanted to thank you for your assistance.
Assistance?
Yeah, whatever you were broadcasting on this frequency made its way to my friend's AI partner. I just so happened to be passing through your dimension when they told me about it.
But to reach that far, that'd be the solid Q satellite. It must have boosted the signal.
Anyway, I figured I'd investigate just to be safe. And sure enough, I spotted a whole fleet in hyperspace. I put a call out to my buddies from Ultimate Force Zero, and we took good care of them. We made them realize they were 20,000 years too early to try to pull a revival. So whoever you are, on behalf of the Intergalactic Defense Force, I wanted to thank you. Your actions basically helped save your universe. Oh, heck, that's an ultra sign from Zet. What has he done now? I have to go for now. Thanks again.
It's me again. You left the stream running and, we saw all of that. I think I have to take back what I just said. We may be back in business in light of these recent discoveries. No, I'm sorry. I expect a full report, but I'll be in touch soon.
Well, you saw it here, everyone. We actually made contact with an Ultra, and the Earth has been saved. And we're not fired, which is pretty great. We want to thank everyone who helped us on this broadcast, especially Alyssa. If you,
Kyle, stop using the emergency channel.
Right, yes, of course. I think that wraps up the broadcast. Thanks everyone for watching, and wait, there's something else coming through.
Hey guys, did it work? Did we save the Earth yet? Could I at least keep the action figure?
This concludes our emergency broadcast. Thank you for your cooperation.